What did I do yesterday? Yesterday I did like 2 to 3 side quests. Like I need to finish the side quests. I'm giving you the full screen. I want to finish like some side quests at least before I get to the next chapter. So this one is the next chapter thing. As soon as I'm starting this one, which I probably won't do today. This is like for the what I'm assuming for the next story part. So we're going for the imposter today. I'm doing the seeking forgiveness because I found her yesterday. I was like checking the map and well, she was like at a pretty obvious spot, but I'm just blind to be honest. Okay, so I found her. And this is like the the one which is like the most further away. Like it's pretty much like on the left on the map. So yeah, already run to her. Yeah, that's what we're doing like today, like some kind of crusade stuff, you know, like the usual things, nothing special, I guess. Yeah, next weekend or maybe like mid next week, like we will see if what I'm doing with the vacation week. I'm going for the story stuff. I don't even know in which chapter I am. That's like I would just say that I'm I would say like somewhere like mid game to 70%. I'm level 13, level 20 is max. So I'm not quite sure where I am in the story. For real, I'm just not sure. So yeah, we will see and just continue, and yeah, at some point we will get to the end probably. I was like the same with Kingmaker too. I was literally not knowing when this game ends, like till the I think like till the 6th chapter or 5th or 6th, like one of the last chapters. So yeah, just go on, do this quest, having fun, like you know the usual RPG stuff. So we go with Rian Niat. Wait, does she have wares? Through Dazzle and Co. Trading out spirit, but it's only the best. Oh, okay, there's like Spark Cell with protection +3, Amulet of Natural Armor. Yeah, I don't particularly need it, but like it's good to know you can buy it here. That's okay. Yeah. So we're going with the personal matter. I've said this in my head so many times and now I actually have to say it. I can't put 2 words together. I want to talk to my son very much, but he is avoiding me. I know you are friends, or at least he listens to you. If only you could convince him at least approach me. Just a minute, what's his son's name? I know no one by the name of Nias. Oh, of course, forgive me. Nias is not a real family name, exactly. My husband didn't have any at all, and neither did I. We took the same of the village we lived in. My son's name is Len. He knows I'm here and is hiding from me. I can't blame him, but I might have another chance to make amends and tell him I love him. Half elf married a mongrel. How did that happen? Why doesn't Len want to see you? Isn't it obvious I gave up and abandoned him? The day his father and I decided to go separate ways, that was that. He must resent me or hate me. Maybe he's ashamed for me. Or maybe he is wiser than me. Some children shouldn't meet their mothers. There's no point in reopening old wounds, but I still want to see him so much. Half-elf married a mongrel, how did that happen? When it comes to love, doesn't matter who you are. Back when I was young, I was a smuggler. One day my friends and I were attacked by our rivals. They were in such a hurry to get their plunder. They didn't even finish us off. They just threw us into a well. I ended up in the Mogul tunnels. Kin was young and curious. Luckily our boots interested him less than we did. He brought me back to life and I screamed and I stabbed him. There was probably a sign that our marriage wouldn't be a happy one. And still we loved each other. He took care of me and was always ready to make me laugh. He was optimistic, but not the most driven man. I, on the contrary, was too driven. I dragged him on the to the surface. I believed back then I could move mountains if I just wanted it hard enough, but it didn't work out. Okay. Why did you abandon your son? Because I broke, gave up, convinced myself that it was our decision, not my decision. That it would be better for everyone. I'm not sure if Len told you, but I had other children besides him. They were different. All of them were special, and all of them were missing something. They just couldn't survive. The last one was born in pieces, and I realized... The last one was born... How do you born a child in pieces? Wait, what? And I realized he would be the last one. I just knew it. I didn't need any healers to tell me that. After that, it's a little like I sank in a black hole. I saw Ken grieve. I saw Lance struggle to find a place for himself. The neighbors felt no pity for us, and when they heard about our struggles, they accused us of worshipping demons. And I'm not sure anyone. And I realized I was to blame for all of it. For making Kin go up to the surface, for deciding to have children with him no matter what, for appearing in Kin's life, having Lan, and for what, so he could suffer. Kin and I discussed it. He said he would take our son and go to his tribe. We both thought we were relieving each other of a terrible burden. That at least we would be making Lan happy, but he would grow up among his own kind. I still ask myself if we did the right thing. If Lan doesn't want to see me, there was nothing right about it. What kind of mother could abandon her own child? Yes, I agree. Okay, well, alright, I'll find your son. Thanks you, this means much to me. I wanted to ask you something else, it might be rude, but I'm worried about Lance, so... is he just one of your fighters? Nothing more. Forgive me for being tactless, but people say he's often seen with you. He's a soldier and I like Lan. You're right, that's incredibly tactless. I like Lan. Thank you for answering. I would be glad to know that Lan has found his happiness. I don't know at all. Sorry. It's still early in the morning. I don't know him at all anymore. But his heart has always been kind. He's always responded to kindness in others. If you have been sincere and honest with him, I'm sure you've won his heart already. I have to go. Thank you, come on. Where is it? In pursuit of the past? No. Huh? Okay, wait. Shall I just talk to him about it? Like, I'm just going. I thought this would be like a quest update or whatever. Nope. Doesn't seem like it. There's loot. Okay, glass. Yeah, I thought like this would be upgrading and do something. I'm not really sure. It's like interesting. Like, I'm just talking and see if what he has to say. Here for chat, I've been waiting for you to come to see what strange beast you've taken into your party. Your mom came to see you. Why don't you talk to her? Ah, she got you too. It's not that I don't want to see her. I'm just busy. With you know, this and that, crusader matters. Sometimes I feel like a mother of a large brood. And besides, she didn't come here for me. She's here on business. I don't want to distract her. By the way, have you seen her card? I got one from the merchant. They're near Fridazzle and trading house in Erosian. Boston gold and everything. People with gold lettering on their business cards probably don't have time for idle chit-chat. I'll bet you need to book an appointment in a week in advance. Even if I do, what would you talk about? I think I'm angry at her. I'm not. I never was. She and my dad had it rough. They didn't make it, and that's nobody's fault. But so much time passed, and she and I are strangers now. If If you happen to see her, tell her I've got a lot on my plate right now. Maybe some other time. I know she lives in Erosian right now. Maybe I'll send her a present on her birthday. There's nothing with the mother. Okay. So I'm just going back and tell this to her, like, if I can, obviously. As I, it's like weird. I thought it's like a quest, like maybe a companion quest or whatever, but it's just like a normal conversation. Never seen this before in this game. That you just like that you do something with a companion is not a companion quest, just like idle chit chat, whatever. Okay. Maybe it evolves to one. Rianief. Sorry, but Lan doesn't want to see you. He's stubborn. I'm not sure if he gets it from me or his father. Please try again, but now. There's an area from his very first bow. I made them so bright so they could be easily seen in the grass. I showed him how to shoot. I taught him how to train his vision, to account for the wind, and to fix his string. Just take it to him as a souvenir, a keepsake. Tell him I've never forgotten him. I know Lan won't forgive me, but he should know at least. Okay. Okay, we're going back to that. Okay, this is like probably a never-ending story running left and right. Oh god. As I said, like maybe it evolves to a companion quest, like we will see. But if they send me like 3 more times, I'm not going to do it. Okay, your first arrow. Give the arrow. Your mom gave me this. She's never forgotten. She's very sorry. This is my toy from when I was a kid. It doesn't matter. Not anymore. She made her choice. My dad let her. I don't want to blame her. I have no right to. Sorry, I must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed today. Sitting around dressing for too long is bad for me. I start getting irritated by the smallest thing. I'm always in the best mood when I'm killing demons in the wound. Don't tell her I threw away the arrow. Please tell her I don't want to see her. It will be better for everyone that way. Okay. Yeah, there's still no option for the mother. Okay, so one more time. And that's it. If it doesn't end now, I'm just leaving it doing the other stuff. You threw the arrow away. I'm sorry. Alright, alright. It was just a silly sentimental piece of wood. The won't change. He's right. He did the right thing. Ah, okay. Mom, we look well. Lan, you're so tall. I see your entire tribe is here. How was that? Did he stay down below? He died. Oh, I see. Then I thought you didn't want to come. Is that all you have to say to each other? Why don't you finally reconcile? This is awkward. I think I'm going to go. Like, this is probably the best answer. But we will go with this one. I just want to finish it. Like, is it all you have to say? Reconcile. But we never fought. I don't understand why it's such a big deal. Alright, we said hello. I've done my duty. Do you hate me, Lan? Of course not. I understand. For years I've blamed myself for you and Dad trying to live a normal life as a family and have more children. If I hadn't given you false hope by being born alive and almost human, grief wouldn't have broken you. If anyone is to blame, it's me. I don't have the right to be angry with you. What does it matter if you have the right? Say what you feel. You're right. You shouldn't be mad at your mother. Family harmony is important. What good has she done except giving birth to you? An absolute mother doesn't deserve it. I would literally go for the evil one. If this was an evil playthrough, this would be great. I'm just going to say nothing. I can joke my way around, my way through this, can I? Do you want me to turn to my mother and say, Mom, it doesn't matter that my last brother was taken out of you piece by piece. It doesn't matter that you've been banished from everywhere because of Dad and me. None of that matters because of a selfish brat wanted to have a mom. And still does. even after growing up into a man. Is that what you want me to say? No, that will never happen. Never. You've already said everything you need to, sweetie. And you've never been a selfish rat. Headstrong and a little lazy maybe, but never selfish. Forgive me, I love you so much, whether you believe it or not. I'm sorry that I wasn't strong enough to be a mother you deserve. I forgive you and I love you too. What I said now, just I went too far. I was so lonely without you and angry at you and Dad, at myself, and most of all. You silly no, I know, Lan. I'm sorry. You silly little cave potato. Don't you dare be angry at yourself. I've never regretted having you, not a single day. You know, I'm leaving soon, but when the war's over, find me in Rosian. We will visit your brother together. I made sure their graves were looked after. Well, do you agree? Gulps and nods and without saying a word. Okay.
Focus on the goal.
Oh, that's great. I was just waiting. Is that it? I think I have the best son of the, if not in the entire world, definitely in Dresden. What will they say about you in his legends? Len who went to the crusade with his mummy. Warriors of Dresden, would you get a load of this? My own mother is humiliating me. And of course you didn't hear me say legend. Are they fighting now? Okay. Yeah, I'll just leave. Okay, so we did this kind of... What did you call man? His mother's called him little potatoes in the middle of Dresden. Don't tend to have much luck with the ladies. Oh, sorry, they were big potato work. Are they talking more? Okay. Okay, we got the we did the good deed of the day. That's great. Lost Chapel, Blackwater. There's the maximizing of the crusade stats. I'm not really sure if I can how I can do it. Like I have to check outside of the city. I'm still worried about the weird heads from Jamelia. I want to resolve the riddle puzzle so bad, but I literally have no clue where to search for it so far. Like I have absolutely no clue. Maybe it's like a later thing, like this. You can't even do it right now. Oh no, you need Saucier. Okay, this is pretty close. Oh, this is the puzzle thing I got yesterday. Oh wait, there's an army pretty close. Yeah, let's just finish this one. Oh wait, we can... buy the headhunters. Get them on my way. There we go. Okay. They seem like the strongest ones. There we go. Not too bad. So let me check the crusade. Not really sure, like where can I check the crusade instead? Or can this one? Thought we could like upgrade one to. I thought we could upgrade one to a bastion. This one? No. Let's go. Oh no, there's sharpshooters. Okay, we need to kill them first. The range are always like the biggest threat. Oh, we can kill all of them. Nice. The champions. They're the next in line, so I'm just killing them. Yep. How do they zero? How did they just deal 0 damage? Like 0, yeah? Okay, that's awful. There we go. I gotta say this army is not too bad at all. Like not too bad at all. Like I always thought this army is terrible. At the start at least. Frost blast trap. Acid trap. Burning liquid. Power times power plus 5. Power plus 5 d10. d6. I just go with the trap. We cannot recruit anything, can we? Yeah, that's it. Let's just check the city just for a second. Yeah, we have new stuff, but we still can't do anything because we have like 2 days on this one, 5 on this. Okay. So we just continue to go to Lost Chapel, but we need to. Yeah, that's right. Which one do we need? Give me a new one. This one. There we go. Lost Chapel. Wasn't in this area for ages. Ah, deserter. Did you escape from the slavery among the knights of the Order of the Nail? What? No, we were cleric. We know nothing about any. Stop playing dumb. They know all about us. It's obvious that Graham murdered us out, the scoundrel. Damn it, we are done for. So we really did serve the Order of the Nail. We did. Not in the order. Not in the. Not in the order proper, of course. Just hire the soldiers. First we served for money, then we made us slaves and worked for free. We deserve to be punished. Because of us, the only good person in that damn order perished. It's true, we hadn't lost our nerve back then. What can you tell us about that, Graham? A complete scumbag. The Hell Knights hired infantry are no followers to Shellen. There aren't many good people among us, but Graham still stood out. The last to fight, the first to eat. Always ready to pillage, rob civilians, steal from corpses. There's nothing he wouldn't do, and he drank like a horse. One of the knights, probably the best of them, he made Graham his valet, tried to make him a better person, but to no effect. Graham quit drinking though, but he was still a scum. This knight had a saying. He said Graham changed his gold for copper coins. I'm not sure there was ever anything golden about Graham, rust more like, but Master Vanek tried to see some good in him. It's a pity he died without finding anything. Changed gold for copper coins, our proverb from Underrun. Tell me about the death of these knights and your escape. Order we served hunted monsters, you know, manticores, basilisks, sometimes even dragons, but this time their instincts went wrong. Yes, they didn't expect that beast. It caught them off guard before we knew it. Half the unit was dead. They tried to fighting back, but what about us? For us, it was a chance to be free. We went towards Canabras. Nobody there would care where we would come from and who we would serve. But Graham was braver. He took armor from a corpse and went to mend a fruit basin. It's probably where you picked him up, right? Tell me what do you know about Trevor Vanek? Master Vanek, we served under his command. He was an amazing man, a true hero. What was he doing among the Hell Knights? We heard he came from somewhere in Andoran, not for profit like us. No, he had one goal, to rid this world of demons. I always thought he was too good to be a Hell Knight. Such a man should have been a paladin. But who are we to question our commander about his life choices? Anyway, he made his way in the world. In half a year he was promoted from squire to a knight. Went through the trial and earned the right to wear black armor. What kind of person was he? Strict, demanding towards others, but towards himself above all. And despite his strictness, he was a kind man. He just knew that discipline was required if we wanted to survive here among demons. He would work us hard. He could trash the hide of us for wrongdoings, but the strictness saved many lives. Yes, he often talked about to us about his brother. According to him, he was a real saint, but even if only part of what Master Vanek told us was true, his brother was a decent man, not a fighter, not a hero. An ordinary village priest, somewhere in Underrun. A man who seeks no glory, but just does everything he can to help others. Yeah, that's useless, yeah. Master Vanek idolized him. He used to say he would never be as good a person as him. But at least he would win this war so that his brother wouldn't have to see it. I don't know what kind of person his brother really is, but I remember one thing. He used to say when you go to a war, leave your heart at home and you will taint it. I think his heart really stayed there. With his brother in Underrun, among all these orchards and vine groves. Clean and pure, while his body was drowning in mud and blood here. What happened to him? We killed him. That's not true. It was demons who killed him. We could have saved him, but we were cowards. I'll never forgive myself. We were hunting down a chimera and Master Vanek and the other knights were supposed to kill it. And suddenly a terrifying demon in a black mask appeared out of nowhere. He roared something like, "You will do." Grabbed the Master Vanek. And then he ran straight at us. We should have fought and taken him back, but we panicked and scattered. And when we came to our senses, there was no sign of them. I can tell you probably have to fight the Black Demon, of course, with the Black Mask, but you probably have... They probably have done something with Vanek to get him on their side. Like, there's no way. There's no other way. We were made slaves as punishment. They said that if we couldn't fight honorably in formation, we would atone. Sorry. For our crime by doing dirty work. They made us dig trenches, carry baggage, and in battle they would send us ahead to distract the monsters' bait. We dropped like flies. Out of all those who were on that damned hunt, only the two of us survived. 3 if you count Graham. So was he killed or abducted? No one found his body, it's true. But no one saw him again either. What could the demons have done to him? They must devour him. Hopefully it was quick. There was a woman named Marentine in the chapter. How did she get Trevor's shield? He was master of Benix betrothed. When the demons dragged him away, his shield was left on the ground. Marenta took it as a keepsake. I don't know what he saw in her. She was angry like a devil, but with him she seemed to become a bit kinder. But once he was gone, she turned into a real Aranes. She wanted us to be executed for cowardice, every last one of us. And when the commander said no, she left for another order. I don't know what happened to her after that day. Tell me about yourself. No, okay. It was just like random side characters. But still, so yeah. No one saw a body, right? So maybe I still have a chance of finding my lost brother. Thank you for your words. You have given me back hope. Take this. There are healing potions, food, and some gold. And a letter. Show it to the guards of Canabras. You will be taken care of. Say nothing, okay. Thank you, Master Bennick. Your brother was right, you're really a saint. It seems I knew very little about my brother and about myself. How do you feel? You were acting strangely during the entire conversation. I was frightened, more frightened than I've been fighting any monster, even more frightened than when the demons destroyed Calabras. I was afraid of what they would tell me. And now I've heard it all. This truth, I can't wrap my hand around it, but at least the fear is in the past. What I was most afraid of is true. It hurts so much, but still this pain is easier to bear than uncertainty. Thank you for being with me. Had I been alone, I probably wouldn't have said a word. It's not only Trevor's fate and you're worried about, is it? I've always looked up to Trevor. I thought I was weak and tried to be like him, but if he has fallen so low, then what could happen to me? What if I know about myself and my limits? If this war has made a Hell Knight out of him, what will I become? It depends on your choices. You don't have to be. These people might have killed your brother. How could you forgive them so easily? Forgive them? Ah, you mean... Listen, you saw them. These are poor people who joined a war they weren't prepared for in exchange for a pittance. I didn't even think about holding a grudge against them for that. Yes, they wavered that battle, and because of that Trevor was adopted, but it was never their fault. It's the fault of those who throw weak people into the jaws of abyss and demand they do impossible things. I don't know what happened to Trevor. I found out the truth. I'm not really sure what to think of it. Trevor fell as a paladin, but did you hear what these people say about him? He was one of the best Hell Knights. I can't wrap my hand around it. What do you make of it all? Your brother betrayed his god is even worse. He betrayed your faith in him. Your brother hoped to keep his heart pure, but he couldn't. Alas, this happens to many people in the war. Your brother is a real hero. He might not been able to shine among the paladins, but he found a place somewhere he could make a better world. We go with the last one. Except for him to become the best among the Hell Knights, this is not what he dreamed of. But at least he saved someone, he changed some lives for the better. Isn't that the true calling of a hero? The most important point is he might still be alive. I don't know what demon in a black mask attacked him and where he was taken. And it scares me to imagine what they did to him there. But he might still be alive, and that means my hope is still alive too. I think we're being helping me to find the truth, whatever it was. Okay. go. Okay, we changed back. Yes, we changed back to Chile. Accept. Okay. Find something else that belonged to Terendelev. It's like still like how? Where? How, where, and when? This is the Blackwater. Okay, so we have the Maximate of the Crusades. That's this is like the story thingy. Blackwater and clan and settlement. Okay, so we're going to Blackwater then. But there's a lot of like on our way. I'm just going to check the question marks. So like there's a question mark here as well. I've just at least I've got to check the question marks. Maybe I'm finding something from Terendelev somewhere on those. Guess that's a puzzle. Blackwater. Just going to Blackwater. A second, we can recruit. In the meanwhile. Bandits. Never seen those before. Here's my level 10 army. Hello? This one? Ah, wow. Okay. Right on the hero. Go back. And go on. I probably need to rest at least once. What is besieged by an enemy? Oh god, that's far away. This is really far away. Yeah, we take this army probably. Yeah, there you go. Ah, there's another one, like it's getting besieged in a second as well. Again. Damn. Shall we try the ice trap? Let's try the ice trap. Oh, I didn't see the little. Wow. Are you for real? No. That's... Wow. What is this ability? Okay. Okay, I was not expecting this. Like, what the hell? I'm not even sure if I can win this. Okay. insane, not gonna lie. Like, so many things died here. Oh, of course he can teleport. Fuck. Oof. Just healing again, so I have like a small infirmary size. Damn. That was rough. Yeah, no, I'm level 7 again. Okay, I need new units. This one, Yamazatas. Just continue walking. Not yet. Now we rest.
So, the point of their jokes is that I'm half lizard, half man. Like I have two natures. That's why all the jokes play on words involving the number 2. Two-faced, two's company, in two minds. Get it?
Wow.
I think I understand. This is what mortals call a double entendre, yes?
Okay. Well, whatever. Wait, I need to. Here's the army. This one. Let's take them. They're probably the best ones because they are like 100. Moronic Divas are pretty good too, not gonna lie. Ah, no. That was the wrong one. Oh. Okay. Do they even come from this side? I don't think so. I think they come like this way. Okay. Yeah, back to the normal stuff. Blackwater. Yes. I don't even know what was the Blackwater stuff again. It's like someone said to me I should visit them. That's what I thought. Loot. Wand of Call Lightning. Okay. The defeat is certain. You will be overpowered. Lay down your weapons and your lives will be spared. Business futile. You cannot prevail. Capitulate. Surrender voluntarily. Modernization is less painful than the alternative. Go turn-based. Current augmented spellcast. The augmented grunt possesses the regeneration ability. It's hard to kill them as they restore a portion of each turn. But how much? There's nothing like how much. It's like fast healing, isn't it? Yeah, we'll see.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Disarming a trap, okay? This is work. They have an elemental wall, but it still does a lot of damage. Yeah, I thought this would happen, like something like this. Okay. I think we just go for haste. And then we disarm the traps. Oh shit, she could have disarmed the traps too. She can probably not. Let's just... No.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
But I like the idea with the traps fighting like... shooting like lightning bolts. Oh god. This damage. She can't really do stuff. But he can disarm. Let's go.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Oh no. Yeah, she can't. Sad.
You're irrelevant.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Why are they suddenly here and cleaning? What the hell? The gates look sturdy and built well. The metal doors are completely smooth, void of any keyholes and other locking mechanisms. Next to the one's door is a small panel covered in symbols. Break down the gates by force. None of your strikes leave as it is a dent in the doors. Metal is simply too strong and unyielding. Touch the gate panel. Symbols on the panel react to a touch, lighting up with a brief metallic sound. Every symbol you touch stays illuminated for a little while, but when you press the 3 in a row, they fade with a sharp, unpleasant sound that makes your ears hurt. Perception. Examine its buttons closely. On the symbols, the rhombus, you find a bloody fingerprint. The smudge through almost faded entirely. Instantly gives a sinister cast to the spell. Give up on trying to guess who. Pry open the panels. Use a knife to pry open a panel and discover a multitude of metal strings beneath. You sense there is an elegant purpose that is seemingly chaotic tangle. As if some mechanical spiders have spun a delicate web. You can touch one of the strings with your tip of your blade and watch 8 green lights spark through the dark, like the beady, hungry eyes of an aeronet. In the flickering light, you spot a small object deep inside, or completely black now and melted. On closer inspection, you realize that this is a finger bone that has been severed and burned to a crisp. It probably belonged to the last person who tried to open the gates before you. Big rigor of tiny metal legs prompts you to pull your hand away from the pen. Okay, examine it gets. You quickly discover the joints mechanical contraptions that serve to set the gates in motion. The doors themselves also reveal something interesting. What at first glance appeared to be a sheet of solid armor. Upon closer inspection, looks more like cloth. The armor is made from extremely fine gray fibers that have been very tightly and skillfully fitted together to create a single fabric. Okay, let's investigate this. Judging by the metal's unyielding hardness, this is the sky metal known as adamantine. However, the dark matte color suggests that it is more likely an alloy of adamantine and the type of steel called crusade, a much cheaper substance, but also not quite as tough. You notice interspersions of yet another material among the gray fibers, flecks of pale green that appears more crystalline than metallic in the structure. They leave. Just give me 1 second. I have to check something. I have to check like how much the pharmacy is, how long the pharmacy is open today. Because I need to get some stuff. That's it. 5 p.m. Okay. Yep. 5 p.m. That's great. I just realized that I have to get some stuff. Okay. Yeah. First of all, we loot those guys. Like a great sword. Okay. Oh, there was one more. This one. Yeah, let's just go left and right. Let's see what we find.
In due time.
Enforcer is like by an internal mechanism. This one too?
All according to plan.
A special tool is needed. Isn't passkey to unlock the gateway?
Refuse to accept their statement. I'll remove this obstacle.
Yeah, probably everyone has this. Oh, what am I doing?
Let's try this.
Okay. So we probably have to fight our way through this one till we get the item we need. That's what I'm assuming.
Healing is what I was made for.
To be honest, I'm just
As it
doing it without turn-based just because it's probably awful to run around like in turn-based if you're just like one enemy the whole time. The metal flask is full of foul-smelling gas, fuel for flaming lockpick, okay?
I am prepared.
Yeah, I think this one looks like we can prepare pretty easy. Why does the haste fail so much? There we go. Bless. And what we are doing, we are just doing a fireball up here. Boom. Yeah, we can even shoot from down here. They have no range at all. So it's kind of easier than I thought.
The light take you.
Oh, like the damage is insane. They have 30 damage to each hit. That's a lot.
A calculated risk.
Endure this!
Desna, guide my hand.
There we go. Yeah, he has like good armor at least. And axe, longsword. You can check the longsword for sealer.
It went splendidly.
And the notes read percentage of full implantations increased to 47. For the purposes of improving this result further, complete removal of the temporal lobes will be implemented in the future procedures. Okay. Okay. Check out what is this. It appears that a humming machine filling the air around with electricity is powering the surrounding mechanisms. It's surprising, but these vast machines perform a task within the same delicacy as a silversmith, refurbishing and repairing damaged components in the machine for people. For the machine people. Okay. Oh yeah, this one I read already. Access the door controls. So I probably can open the doors now, isn't it? Okay, I still need a key for this one. This one works. Okay, we can just go through it, can we? Unlocked. There's more flaming lockpick stuff. A tongi. What is a tongi? I've never heard of this. It looks really cool, not gonna lie. What is a tongi? There we have it. 5 to 15 damage. Thundering burst. Whenever the wheeler of this plastic rung lands a hit, the enemy must pass a thought it becomes shaken for 1d. That's actually a good weapon, holy hell. Like, that's a really good weapon. It's like, not equipped by this character. It's probably like a, no, it's not a finesse weapon. Like, who can actually take it? Can someone? I don't think anyone can take it over my party here. Maybe the dwarf. Dwarf could be it. Okay. Let's go on.
All according to plan.
I want to know a way to it. Can we? I'll take Nenio. The fireball. This didn't work. Okay, we leave them be for now. I'm just like, Meant it works. Oh, there's an access to magic. Use magic device 35. Mechanism controlling the gate is complicated and unfamiliar. However, you trust your instinct and manage to get through. Okay. Oh, you couldn't even exit it if you don't have the magic device that high. Oh, this is rough. Okay, this is rough. Holy shit.